There was a boy in Arkansas who wouldn't listen to his ma when she told him that he should go to school. He'd sneak away in the afternoon, take a little walk. Pretty soon you'd find him at the local auction barn. He'd stand and listen carefully, then pretty soon he began to see how the auctioneer could talk so rapidly. He said, oh my, it's do or die, I've got to learn that auction cry, make my mark, be an auctioneer. $25 bid now, $30, 30, will you give me 30, make it a 30, billy, $30, will you give me 30, hey, who'll bid a $30 bid? $30 bid now, 35, will you give me 35, made it 35, a billy, 35, who will bid it at a $35 bid? Let's go a little faster, will you? As time went on, he did his best, and all could see he didn't jest. He practiced calling bids night and day. His pap would find him behind the barn, just working up an awful storm as he tried to imitate the auctioneer. His pap said, son, I just can't stand to have a mediocre man selling things at auction using our good name. I'll send you away to auction school, then you'll be nobody's fool. You can take your place among the best. $35 bid now, $40 bid, way, give me 40, made a 40 bid, $40, way, give me 40, hey, a bit of $40 bid. $40 bid now, 45, bid, give me 45, made a 45 bid, 45, oh, a bit at a $45 bid. Let's go real fast now, I don't know. So from that boy who went to school, there grew a man who played cool. He came back home a boat-like auctioneer. And the people came from miles around just to hear him make that rhythmic sound that filled their hearts with such a happy cheer. His pain spread out from shore to shore. He had all he could do and more. He had to buy a plane to get around. He's the best in all the land. Let's pause and give that boy a hand. He's the best hillbilly auctioneer. $45 bid now, $50, 50, will you give me 50, maybe $50, will you give me 50, who'll bid $50 bid? $50 bid now, 55, will you give me 55, maybe $55, who'll bid $55 bid? Well, I sold that hog for a $55 bid. Oh! Thank you. Well, I'm a fellow with a heart of gold, and the ways of a gentleman I've been told, the kind of guy wouldn't even harm a flea. But if me and that certain character met, and the guy that invented the cigarette, I'd murder that son of a gun in the first degree. Now it ain't that I don't smoke myself, and I don't reckon they'll hinder your health. I've smoked them all my life, and I ain't dead yet. But nicotine slaves are all the same at a petting party or a poker game. You just gotta stop and have that cigarette. Smoke, smoke, smoke that cigarette, yeah. Pop, 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 and if you smoke yourself to death, they'll say, here's the golden cage. You hate to make you wait, you just gotta have another cigarette. And I gave it a chance the other night. Old Dame Fortune was treating me right. Them kings and queens just kept on coming around. Well, I got a full, I bet it high. My bluff didn't work on a certain guy. He just kept on raising and laying his money down. Yeah, he graced me and I graced him. I sweat and blood, I gotta sink or swim. He finally called and didn't raise the bet. I said, ace is full, pal, how about you? He said, I'll tell you in a minute or two, but I just gotta have another cigarette. Smoke, smoke, smoke that cigarette, yeah. Pop, 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 and if you smoke yourself to death, they'll say, here's the golden game. You hate to make him wait, you just gotta have another cigarette. And if you smoke yourself to that, they'll say, here's the golden cage. You hate to make him wait, you just gotta have another cigarette. The other night I had a date with the cutest gal in the 50 states. I bred uptown, social little dame. She said she loved me, and it seemed to me that things were going like they ought to be. And hand in hand we strolled down Lover's Lane. She was oh so far from a chunk of ice, and our smooching party was going real nice. So help me, Hannah, I think I'd have been there yet. But I give her a hug and a little squeeze, and she said, Jim, excuse me, please, I just gotta have another cigarette. Smoke, smoke, smoke that cigarette, yeah.
And on second thought, I do like to brag, 'cause I'm mighty damn proud of that ragged old flag.
Sally was beautiful. Tall, thin girl. I first met her in San Francisco. She was sitting on the Golden Gate Bridge, dangling her feet in the water. Beautiful chick. Had blue eyes. One blew this way and one blew that way. Had beautiful long black hair hanging down from underneath her arms.